Emotions are like a palette of colours painted onto our experiences to stop them from just being black and white. I remember the memories as a child of feeling excitement on Christmas Eve. I'd just be watching movies on TV, eating chocolate and playing Minecraft, but the day couldn't feel any slower. I'd struggle to eat dinner, I'd be that excited. And then at night trying really hard to fall asleep so that Christmas morning would just come sooner. I remember the feeling of happiness when I showed my short film at our A-level film premiere. The feeling of happiness kind of overran the whole day. I remember getting stuck in traffic. I didn't even think that that was a negative thing. And then, I think the most fear I've ever felt was when I was almost mugged. Not all emotions are nice to experience, but overall, feeling emotion is what makes us human. And a lot of creativity is inspired by emotion. Often a piece of art is a window into how the artist was feeling at a particular time. And the very best ones make you feel something. I don't know how I'm supposed to feel looking at the Mona Lisa or many other paintings, to be honest, but I think music is the best example. Do you ever listen to a song and it just takes you back to a time or place?
Lightning strikes the beach, 80 degrees.
It can help you to feel better when you listen to a song that's real and relatable, because you can connect to it. It can exaggerate an emotion for the better. For example, a hype song can make you feel more excited and motivated. Or a sad song can help us to experience and accept our emotions and then move on. To accept and to feel true emotion is to be authentic. It can feel good to express our emotions even if they're classed as negative ones. But if we need to express negative emotion, we need to find the right way that also benefits us. If we run away from or ignore negative emotions, they'll just keep catching up with us. The only way to get through hard times, pain and sadness is to accept how we feel. Try to understand why you feel the way you do and then experience it. Don't be afraid to open up about them if you need to, and don't suppress your emotions as they're meant to be felt. Eventually, every emotion should pass. To build strong emotional intelligence means to become aware of our own emotions. To recognize when we feel jealous or angry, for example. This is something I'm still trying to work on. It's not easy, but if you master this, you'll become very powerful. Like Stoicism practices, we should accept what we can't control, and we usually can't control our emotions, but what we can control is our reaction to our emotions. Because emotions can distract us from our values and intentions, like they cloud our field of view. To just act emotionally without intention is easy, but then it's like you're driving a car without looking where you're going. You're just all over the place. For example, imagine you're having a bad day and you end up shouting at someone like a family member or friend or partner. Not because they did anything wrong, but just because you're feeling a bit stressed out and every little thing became a big thing. Well, that's an emotional reaction. You didn't stop to think about it and then decide to shout at them, and you didn't consider the long-term consequences. But you don't feel better now, in fact, you feel worse. You might have damaged a relationship, and you probably feel a bit of regret now because shouting at someone doesn't align with your values and is not who you want to be. So I think we should all try to master our emotions. When we feel negative emotions, whether it's towards a person or not, we should aim for a thought out response, one with rationality and logic, and to think, what would be the best thing for me to do right now? When I'm having a bad day, I find that journaling about my thoughts and feelings helps me to clear my mind and redirect my focus. Or I'd go to the gym and I'd listen to music. That helps to release frustration, and also you feel good about it afterwards, like you've done a productive thing. You might feel like you don't want to do what you need to do. You might feel unmotivated, but here's the thing. You can do it anyway. What's going to make you feel better? Being lazy and doing nothing, or doing the work and making progress? It's the same with fear. Feeling scared is an essential emotion to our survival. Even C-3PO, the robot from Star Wars, was programmed to feel fear. And it's why we don't take unnecessary risks like walking across a crane for a nice view. But we can also fear doing things that aren't a risk. Maybe things that are outside of our comfort zone. Maybe it's talking to someone important or traveling to a new place. The thing I'm trying to get at is, don't allow fear to take opportunities away from you. It's hard to rationalize with fear. But if you fear doing something that can give you a beneficial result, try to combat it with logic. Recognize rationally the benefit and the risk, and most of the time that risk won't be that big in reality. We can stay calm and collected if we choose to be. Don't let emotions control your actions. Thank you for watching.